Good evening. In our news bulletin for tonight, public submissions are being sought to get a new government seal for Niue. Secondary students can now aim for higher grades in Wangahau Niue as NZQA launch the new graded Wangahau Niue standards. As the festive season is upon us, Niue police continue with their appeal to people to take care, especially when on the roads. Tropical depressions in the region serve as a reminder to remain alert and vigilant this cyclone season. The search is on for a new public seal for Niue as Taonga Niue open an initiative for the development of the Niue seal. The common seal is an important piece used to verify the authenticity of government documents, and there is also a provision within the Niue Constitution for the seal to be approved by Cabinet. Since Niue became annexed to New Zealand in 1901 and upon gaining self-government in 1974, documents have been sealed using the New Zealand coat of arms or the Niue flag. Taonga Niue Director Moira Enetama says this is a historically significant move as Niue asserts its sovereignty.
Historically, this is something that every Niue designer should be proud of. Every Niue person who would like to see the work they've been doing for many years, seeing all the elements of the Tangata Niue, the sovereignty, the identity of the Tangata Niue coming into one form of design.
This is not the first attempt to design a common seal for Niue, but now more than 40 years on, the Niue government has decided to take the next step and open up the opportunity to the people for a design that is unique and encompasses what it means to be Tangata Niue.
People have to submit designs that are unique and resembles the sovereignty of Niue. It should not be the same with any other logo or design or trademark seen and in comparison to any organization in the world or in Niue here. It has to be very different and unique. And we can use this seal for government use, identifying this is the work of the government of the day, and we can identify ourselves from this design.
A judging and selection panel will be afforded the task to shortlist the designs with recommendations to be put forward for a final decision by Cabinet.
Ever since 1974, Cabinet can go ahead with it, but I think this is the first time we have been able to get it off the ground. The discussions have been ongoing since 2014 when we celebrated the 40th anniversary. So we are pleased on behalf of the government of Niue. The department is pleased that we have taken this to another level, and hopefully we'll get very good, interesting designs in a couple of weeks' time.
The competition closes on the 10th of January, and the finalists will go through a robust judging process that may require modifications, but the final design will be approved by Cabinet before it can be used for government's official documents. The New Zealand Qualification Authority has launched the Wangahau Niue revised graded standards. In April of this year, the NZQA services started a review of the 30 Wangahau Niue unit standards for levels 1 to 4. This is an outcome of lobbying by a group of Wangahau Niue professionals who are concerned about the low status accorded to the Wangahau Niue unit standards. It has taken a year to finalize, and the 30 Wangahau Niue graded standards are ready to be offered to secondary students in 2017. This latest development will mean, instead of receiving only the achieved grade for their hard work, students will now be able to receive either achieved, merit, or excellence credits, similar to that of English and other NCEA subjects. According to the Director of Education, Bertha Tongahai, this is a positive development, and the department is in full support of the revised graded standards offered. That also means more resources will be available. This was a collaborative effort between Wangahau Niue language experts in Niue and a working group in New Zealand. A launching ceremony was held in Auckland, Christchurch and Wellington, with plans to have a launch here in Niue. Although the standards have been launched in New Zealand, a proper launch will be done in the birthplace of Wangahau Niue as part of the Wangahau Niue Language Conference that will be held here in Niue in April next year. Niue police are giving the community a subtle reminder to enjoy the festive season, but also caution safety and common sense. Christmas is but a few days away, and with the expected influx of visitors and family on island, the hope is that people can be jolly and wise at the same time. The message this festive season remains the same. If drinking, don't drive, and also take the time to find a sober driver. Police will be on duty patrol throughout the holiday break, monitoring activity on the roads and at public gatherings to ensure peaceful celebrations. The New Year tradition of Takai also tends to be a much anticipated event and one of the few times when there is traffic congestion on the island. Although it is a tradition to be loud and outrageous, a bit of common sense also goes a long way. Niue police are advising those on motorcycles to be mindful of others when on the roads and to wear helmets at all times or risk being fined. The department hopes that members of the community will be cooperative to ensure that this festive season goes smoothly without any major mishaps. Tropical depressions in the region have created a bit of trouble for islands like Fiji affected by flooding, but it also serves as a reminder for the Pacific community at large to stay alert and prepared this cyclone season. Predictions from meteorological services say that the Pacific region can expect up to 10 cyclones this season, and Niue is likely to be affected by 4. Although village councils have plans in place and are also responsible for the well-being of people within their communities, it is also important for individual households to have plans in place to respond accordingly once alerts are issued. There are also areas that have been allocated as safe houses and evacuation centres within each village, and for all updates and forecasts, people are advised to tune into Radio Sunshine. Disaster preparedness helps manage, minimize, and reduce risks posed to lives. And that is a wrap-up for this year, 2016. Just before I leave you, don't forget to take your children for the Christmas Santa Parade at the Commercial Centre this coming Friday, and the Liku Show Day will be on this coming Saturday. Now, on behalf of the news team here at BCN, we thank you for your company and look forward to bringing you more stories in 2017. May you have a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year.